are you?
Oh, it's Jamie. Welcome back. I'm the real you. The superior you.
No, I mean, who the fuck are you to lock me down in a basement and put Son of the Mask on repeat?
Well, I needed you out the way and, well, that's how I did it.
And killing me didn't cross your mind?
You know what? That didn't cross my mind.
Well, you know what? I've got a review to do and you're gonna sit here, suffer with me until we can sort this out.
Really? That's the best excuse you have for us working together?
Well, yes it is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah! Jackie Chan and the guy who acts like Jackie Chan's hands in a few scenes stars in Twin Dragons, a movie that only has the fights going for it.
But isn't that what all of his films are like?
Yes, but this is goofy, boring, not funny, and has way too many stupid moments.
So like all of his movies?
Oh, sick burn, but his other movies were at least tolerable. This is not, as we are about to find out.
This is Twin Dragons.
Dude, I was meant to say that.
Yes, but you were beating around the bush. I just moved things along.
Okay, this is my review. I'm calling a shot. You motherfucker! So we open up in Hong Kong in 1965, where our two heroes have just been born.
Wait, why can't I introduce it?
Just shut up and watch. We
see a criminal has just been brought into the same hospital with an eye patch of pain.
Eye patch of pain?
What the f*** are you talking about? The eye patch of pain. It's general knowledge that all movies like this have an eye patch of pain to show the actors are in pain. It's a way of showing the actors don't, well, have to act that they're in pain. The eye patch does it all for them.
Just shut up.
You! The criminal manages to escape and takes one of the babies hostage.
Give me that baby! What's going on here? Son of a bitch!
Could he be act any slower to being shot?
I'm surprised you're able to notice a slow reaction, as I'm sure that's what your parents must think of you. The criminal falls out of the building with the baby safe with the police right behind him.
He crashes into a tree and the baby in the wheelchair rolls down a hill to be picked up by a drunk woman. And instead of reporting the baby to the police or at least taking him back the next day after sobering up, she just keeps him. Finding,
Kidnapping,
it's all the same. And the parents fly home without as much as a search of their missing baby.
They lost their child. Do you want them to lose the money they spent on their flight too? You inconsiderate bastard.
We cut to the lady and her new baby.
I didn't get pregnant. I found him in a park.
And they don't even question it. Is this just a normal everyday thing she does? Ooh, she has a baby. Oh, it's my third one this week.
Some years have passed and we can see that the two boys have grown up. The one who didn't get kidnapped is now living in New York, where he is a pianist, while the other one the parents didn't even want to file a missing persons report is a mechanic. Oh no.
What?
It's one of them movies.
What movies?
You know, the ones where the twins are so in sync they can feel the other's pains and actions.
No.
Yes.
Can I hug you?
The editing software won't allow us to. We can see one is happy with his family while the other has lost his kidnapper of a mother named Boomer and lives the life of a street racer. One night Boomer's friend Tyson goes to a nightclub to meet Tyson's girlfriend.
She is. Check her out.
She's your babe?
What do you think? She looks like Maradona, doesn't she?
Maradona plays soccer. You mean Madonna, don't you?
Oh yeah, right.
Let's settle your business.
She gets heckled and verbally forced to go back on stage while Tyson tells him to back off.
Who the hell are you?
It's none of your damn business. Now get the hell out of here before we kick your ass.
We'll leave when we're good and ready.
I see.
It turns out the entire nightclub is a private party for a criminal gang, and we get to see some typical kick-ass Jackie Chan fights.
Listen, I'm here to protect you.
You're sure about that? He's doing all the work.
They get surrounded and tied up where Tyson announces he is a street racer, and the mob boss is not satisfied he has all the money and power he could possibly have, so challenges them to a race the next day. I guess they needed some reason to get a race sorted. Just as they are about to leave, Tyson's girlfriend comes to the car to thank them for their help.
How can you race that guy? You can't even start your car.
I appreciate all your help. I just started working here last week. What's your name?
Boomer.
Oh, I see. And you?
Tyson.
You don't know who he is? You told me she was your girl.
As you can quite guess, Boomer is not happy that he was lied to and goes off by himself.
John Ma, the gifted twin, is in New York for a concert. Oh, FYI, their real names are Ma Yu and Hua Ma, but the English release it's John and Boomer.
John makes it to his room and we are introduced to Tammy.
Come on over here. Look, do you recognize her? She's the same girl you used to play with when you were a kid. Tammy, go on.
Oh, you made such good couple. You kiss now. But Daddy, I just met him after. You kiss now.
Guess that's better, huh? She finished her training as a nurse, and when she heard you were coming, she quit her job just to take care of you.
That's nice.
Tammy!
Stop.
Okay, what's wrong now?
Right, look. If you have to insist of staying in here, then we have to come to some sort of agreement. You do Boomer's scene, and I'll do John's scene.
Okay, that seems fair.
Okay. Let's do it. Ah, you gone pianist. It's all good. Go. Tammy is sent up to John's room to give him some medication, and we get some fan service.
Meanwhile, Boomer and Tyson are walking to their hotel as we overhear they lost the race and are being hunted down. And this chasing is exciting, but it's ruined by one small issue. Jamie?
John feels the movements of Boomer.
That is stupid!
It's not even funny.
It's painful to watch!
How do you react to that?
That was close.
Well done. Okay.
Hey! Moron! Watch where you're going!
Yeah, tell him that.
Check, please.
Tyson is in hospital when the gang confronts Boomer.
You see, I had a job that required my boss's great driving skills. And since you put him out of commission, and since I know you can handle a car, I'm offering the job to you.
Tammy is at one of John's recitals when her boyfriend comes to wreck shit up. Okay, would a girl as sophisticated as Tammy really go out with a Harley rider?
So that's the little twerp you're going out with instead of me!
So they get out of there and go to a restaurant to hide out where Boomer and the purple-haired girl, Barbara, is sitting.
I mean, it's very sweet. You know, Tyson having a...
But the Harley rider mistakes Boomer for John, and the two of them fight it out.
Hey! Hold it right there! Would you please?
What? You are really hurting my pride now, miss.
Boomer continues to fight with Rocky and naturally kicks his ass. And Tammy takes Boomer up to John's room.
Wow.
John then leaves without saying goodbye to Tammy, and Barbara follows him into his car, and he just sort of accepts her as strangers in his car. And he drives off with her instead of Tammy, while Boomer tries to get it on with Tammy.
John gets it on with Barbara.
You know what? I can't take this anymore. I can't take this anymore.
What?
You! Us! Who are you? We can answer that. I am Dr. Smith, and this is Mr. Feathers. Say hello, Mr. Feathers. Ah, patience, my pet. Patience. You were created, both of you, from my DNA. You see, you're both clones of me. Obviously, that's what it means by whatever. Anyway, You are created from my DNA. You're my clones. Because you were built, Jamie, for one purpose. To take down that guy with the glasses.com.
Did it work?
Really? Nine. Unfortunately, it did not work. Instead, Jamie, you were doing it for fun. For fun. So I had no choice but to create a second one. He was more cooperative than you. So during that time, you had time to make us, had time to create the machines to make us, and you didn't have time to make the reviews yourself.
Wait, if you're the real one, and you're the clone, then what does that make me?
That means you're all me, and me, wait, what? You're both, you're
You me, I'm you,
which
wait,
means
wait,
I'm
wait,
you're
wait,
me. You're me. Guys, you're not
What?
even
I'm
listening to
you're
what
the
I'm
clone.
saying.
No,
So
I'm the
wait,
real
wait,
one.
you
Both the
created
clone.
me.
You're the real one. You don't
I'm
even
the
sound
real,
like
no,
the
don't
real
make
one.
sense. You're me. You're
I'm a real
you
one.
two are
You-
me.
What does
No.
go?
Alright?
You're
the real
clone
one of
baby,
me,
I'm
and,
clone baby.
He's the real. No.
But
What?
what?
Right. So who's the real one? I am.
Haha, good going. Now we can.
There. Now no one will ever know. And it'll be easy to edit. Tell no one. So Tammy gets Boomer ready for John's show while John goes to his room, gets dressed, and instead of goes to the toilet in his room, he goes into the hotel's open toilet and right next to Boomer? Right. Movie. I know you're just trying to move the plot forward, but did it ever cross your mind that no man would use a cubicle right next to another when there's plenty more available? Never mind, they realise they both exist and they take it so well? Seriously?
Checking for you. Ah! No wonder the girl out there thinks I'm a musician. She certainly thinks I'm you. Ah, that's why the girl doesn't believe I'm giving a concert.
Then John even asked if Boomer was on the boat that day, which he was. So you don't even question why you felt it? And the girlfriends, as you would guess, are clueless about it.
Hello? Who's this?
Better get your ass out here. We've been looking for you.
John realises he has the wrong phone, and when he tries to swap it back, Boomer gets into the car and goes to the concert that John was meant to go to.
Please! Thank you.
John then gets mixed up with the gang members and is sent to drive to a prison van that is driving one of the gang's leaders while Boomer is conducting at John's concert.
This is fun.
In the middle of the concert, Boomer runs off stage and calls John to get his ass to the concert.
Sorry, it's my turn. Go away. Is that you, John? Boomer, I need your help to get me out of here.
When John starts driving the mob boss, he turns on the radio to hear his concert is being played. And just like before, whatever one feels, the other feels too.
Come on, let's go,
Okay guys, if you made the joke earlier that once the conductor stops conducting, the band stops playing, right? Simple. So if you did that earlier, why are you not doing it now? Why didn't you? They both meet up later at the hotel room and Tammy and Barbara both come into the room.
Who did you say you were looking for? Boomer?
They both have a little catfight and Barbara tells John, or Boomer, I don't even know who she's talking to anymore, that the briefcase John accidentally took with him is in the car after escaping earlier, needs to be returned or Tyson will be killed. Yes! Tyson is still in the movie.
Did you tell her that? But we agreed on a spring wedding!
There's something important you should know. Yes.
The girls faint, and after realising there are two of them, Boomer and John teams up to get Tyson back. John goes to make the trade while Boomer sneaks behind to rescue Tyson if it doesn't go as planned. Complete with wires. See, you can see the wires there. See, it's not meant to be there. See the wires there? Good. And the rest of the movie is just kick-ass Jackie Chan fighting until the film comes to a conclusion. But there is one scene that really does get to me. I can kind of get behind the twins feel their twins' pain, but they will not be able to control them!
Turn around!
It's a stupid idea, and even kids would be like, what the fuck? After they axe off the mob boss and all of his goons, it's the day of Boomer and John's wedding? I thought it was just John's attack. F it, never mind. The parents finally meet their long-lost son, the girls switch their grooms at the last minute, and the movie is over. So that was Twin Dragons. Is it any good? Jackie Chan has almost created his own genre of films. Goofy comedy with some really impressive martial arts and stunts. But this movie has way too many cheesy and goofy moments that even a loyal Jackie Chan fan like myself would cringe at. It's always worth to watch a Jackie Chan movie for the fight sequences, but there is not enough of them in this movie to warrant goofy setups like this. And the so-called comedy sidekick in this movie is just way too obnoxious. As a loyal Jackie Chan fan, it's not a recommended movie at all. So, I'm Jamie the Comic. I'm the real Jamie the Comic. And I watch the shit you're too pussy to watch.
Well, he was shot in the f***ing head.
Guys, I love you. I just f***ing love you. That's why no new videos for 3 months. Oh, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm in America. What can I do?